Hello everyone, it's Julie. I just wanted to get on this afternoon and kind of go over some things that are important when you are buying lip and cheek colors that are very, very neutral and pale. So a couple of my friends have already picked up Audrey. This is a shade of the season, and as you can see, it's very light. But there was a day when I was looking for colors like this, because in general, colors that are this light on their own, I would use these to tone other colors down or tone them more neutral. There's a great purpose for these in your makeup kit. And then Bear is also one of our neutral colors. I'm going to show you both of these today and how to wear these. And then also Lovespell, the gloss that comes with the shades of the season, is also pretty, I would say it's not really neutral, but it's definitely muted. It's a muted gloss. And of course, Tiger Lily, you know, you don't need any help with this. This shows up perfectly fine. But what I think of immediately is when I do a neutral lip, neutral cheek, I do a heavier eye. So I've already gone ahead and kind of done a smoky eye, and I can totally show you how to do that. But when you're using nudes and neutral colors, your skin needs to look flawless. There needs to be no redness or discoloration in your skin. You need to have a nice, beautiful velvet evenness to your skin, and then your eyes need to do all the work. They need to do the talking since your lips and cheeks will be muted. So let's go ahead and put on our lightest color, which is Audrey. I know that I posted some photos yesterday, but I think it's going to be helpful for you to actually see me apply this. So I'm just going to apply some Audrey, okay? I've already got some foundation on, and I'm just going to apply the Audrey with my finger. This is how I recommend putting this on. And you're just going to place it right on the apple of the cheek. You can see I'm pretty, tan compared to this shade. But what this does is it definitely brings out a very clean flush to your skin. And if you're paler than me, if you're fair skinned, it'll look just gorgeous on you. So I just have to kind of pat this in. It works really good with your finger. And that way some of the blood comes up to the surface and you get a really beautiful color. I'm going to go ahead and apply this on both sides, and then we'll do Bear in a few minutes. Again, I just came home from school. I teach art, so I have really yucky hands and fingernails because the paint stains. So please do not be off-put by that. I've totally washed my hands all day long. It doesn't matter. There's no point in doing my nails. Okay, so there is Audrey, okay? And now we're gonna put it on the lips. So we're gonna put just a little bit of this on the lips. Now I would not go overboard with this. I usually focus this right on the center, like this. So my friend Carrie Ann just picked this up. You don't need to put it all over. You really wanna put the Audrey right in the center to give you that pout. Then what I do is I come back with a liner brush. So let me get my lip brush. And I could use my my spot brush. And you're going to use either your contour color, or you could use our suede lip liner. Let's see what we like best. This is the suede lip liner. It's a very camel-y color. This is made especially for lining the lips. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. And this works really good. And you can also use your contour color. You could use indigo, you could use Astoria or olive, whatever color you have. Then after I line underneath where I put the Audrey, I put the suede right on the lip, right here in the corner on both sides. I don't line around the outer edge of my lip because it makes my lips look funny. So you're creating dimensions by putting a dark color in the corners, and then you're lining underneath the Audrey on the center of your lip. This gives your lips volume. Now the top. Just line. And again, you can do the corners. And then put a little bit of the Audrey on the top. Just a little bit. Okay. If you put too much, it will look funny. From here, you can take any gloss. Yesterday, I tried on the Lovespell over the top. You could totally do that, or you could do a clear gloss. My friend Carrie, she says she has the clear balm, so we could totally just go ahead and do some of that. We have it right here. Love, love, love this balm. It's very shiny. You can see how beautiful that is. Very pretty. Okay. Another color that's really pretty over the top is the Desert Sunset. Is a gorgeous color. And it gives it just a little bit more of a peachy shimmer. Isn't that really pretty? So the Audrey, don't be scared of it. And again, I have Audrey on my lips. Let's do a little bit more smoke on the eyes. I've got the, I believe this is the Bright brush. It's a demi brush. I'm just going to use a couple of colors here. I like to use the Black Friday Cream Eyeliner, and that's what I put closest to my lashes. Then I come in with Salem, which is a black eyeshadow. I'm just going to tap a little bit on there. I'm just going to kind of smoke the outer 3/4 of the eye. I don't put smoke in the inner corner, just on the outer 3/4. And you know, with a nude lip and nude cheeks, you can go really heavy with your eyes and it still looks really clean during the day. It doesn't look heavy because you've got clean lips. Very great look for work, business, polished. And I'm not getting, oops, there's an eyelash in my eyeball. I'm not getting a lot of fallout with this shadow, surprisingly. So that just shows how good our shadows are, because they're not falling all over my cheeks. And then what I did is I used the shade Lullaby, which is beautiful with Audrey and Bear. I'm just going to take the same brush, I'm not going to even clean it, and just tap into the Lullaby and come in here and kind of extend the smoke upwards past the crease, but without, going overboard with the black. This is just a great transitional shade, and I flipped the brush over. Isn't that really pretty? Okay, I'm going to come on this side. This is a matte color. Now, if you wanted to, you could do a highlight right there. We could actually go into Audrey and use that. Let me show you how versatile this color is, this Audrey. Again, it just, you want to tap it on. You don't want to use too much. So let's go into our beautiful Audrey. We're going to kind of move this color around the face, and when you do that, your look looks unified. So this is the lip and cheek color. I've just cleaned my Bright brush with the Seint brush cleaner, and then we're just going to put a little bit of the Audrey right underneath the arch. Look at that, right underneath the arch of the brow, okay, and in the inner corner. Really unifies the look, gives you a real clean look. See the difference, the brightness here versus over there? Okay, I do need to groom my brows a little bit. Got some stray hairs. All right, so anything with this pinkiness to it is going to really give you a wide awake look. You could even technically use a little bit of this in your inner corner to kind of wake up the eyes. So this is a great kind of multitasking product. Kind of reminds me of Demi a little bit. And again, if I want to add a little bit more of the Audrey, just going back with the finger and adding a little bit more as you go. Now, when you first put it on, it does look very pasty, but then as you notice, look here, as I'm tapping, it draws out some pink, and it is very layerable. It's really a pretty color. And it has a mattifying effect. It looks more velvety than the rest of my skin. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm going to finish my face. I really recommend a bronzer when you do these lighter colors. Let me reach in and get my bronzer. Bella is like one of my most favorite products. I didn't think I needed a bronzer. When you're using 3D makeup, you have all these other creams and such, and you're thinking, I don't need another cream, but it's just so beautiful. It is the perfect bronzer. It's not orange. And where I like to put this is I kind of like to put it in this triangle here. This is where I like to put the bronzer. And then also here on it's like the letter E. Do you guys see that? And I need to powder because it was warm outside today. This is the blush bronzer brush, by the way. And now let's go in with the bright brush. I really like this brush. You know, it's great for contouring as well. I'm gonna go in with some, let's do the shadow. I like the shadow contour. I have some right here. This is shadow. And we're gonna contour the nose a little bit more. We're gonna give my nose a little bit more definition. Really freshen up my face. Okay, look at that. Love it. And now we're gonna go right down the center with either a highlighter. I could even use Audrey if I wanted to. Let's use our brightening color. I'm going to use White Peach, is a really pretty color. I really cannot emphasize enough how versatile these colors are. You cannot go wrong. It's so easy to make any of these products work because they're cream. I'm just going to go right down the middle, and that kind of highlights the center of my nose. Okay, there we go. Let's brighten the eyes. My favorite product for brightening the eyes is the Demi. If you do not own Demi, I recommend a few colors for you to try out. Okay, the best overall color for Demi is Y01. This is great for purple, for blue, anything that is, I'm trying to find my brush, that is red on the skin, anything that is shadowed. This is really good. I like to use this kind of under the eyes here in this area, and it really brightens. I'm using just a smaller brush. This is the contouring brush, the Detail Hack. You can see how that just really brightens, and you want to be light-handed with it. Okay, you just kind of tap. So for those of you that picked up the Demi edit kits for the artist's birthday, Lynn, my two Lyns, you guys, I want to, show you how to use this. I also like to use this on the chin to blur any pores on the chin, and right here. Now, if you like a pinky brightening color, this is kind of a yellow base, then I highly recommend this color. R1 is like youth in a 10. Just gonna take a little bit of this, and I'm gonna put this right in the inner corner. It really wakes you up. Look at that. That pop makes me look wide awake. And you just need a little bit, okay? Gives you a really wide awake look. So this one is for people that are afraid of yellow. Another popular one kind of in between, but it's almost too similar to my skin tone, is the 01. The 01, it's too close to my skin tone to work. I think that this would work better in the summer when I'm a little bit darker. But those are my top shades, and the shade I use for acne, like if I have a pimple or anything like that, I like to use R03. So right now on the face, let's go ahead and powder. I've got my powder brush and my Vanilla Dust setting powder. This is just such good stuff here. Gives you a nice matte, even complexion. Holds everything in place. Okay. So this look is the Audrey. So I have Audrey here, I have Audrey on my cheeks, on my lips, and I've outlined with the suede. You can also outline with your contour color. Now you could totally wear Audrey with a brighter blush. If Audrey is not your thing on the cheeks, you could totally do a brighter blush. So now let's switch over to Bear. Let's try Bear, which is a little bit darker than Audrey. If you can make Audrey work, you can make Bear work. Okay, I'm gonna put on a little bit more mascara. I feel like I need a little bit more. All right, put on a little bit more. I'm actually gonna invest in some do-it-yourself lash extensions you do from home. Lashify is one brand I've seen. Flutter have it. I'm gonna try those because I get tired of false lashes sometimes and I just wanna have them on already. Okay, so there we go. Let's remove the lips and let's do the Bear. I wanna show you the difference. So some of you guys also bought Bear, B-A-R-E. There it goes, Audrey. Just gonna remove you. Okay, now, the Bear should pretty much just, you know, cover up the Audrey on the cheeks. I will put a little bit of foundation to cover where the Audrey was, just to be fair. Just put on a little bit of this June to get rid of any redness. Doesn't take much. I've got my Perfector sponge somewhere in here. Just gonna kind of press this in. Ideally, this would be a little bit damp, but I'm not going to get up and do that. Okay, so let's start with the Bear. Let's do that. So, Bear is going to be a little bit more of a beige, okay? Sandy beige, and Audrey is more of a pinky beige. I don't know if this is translating on the camera. So, this one is going to be probably a little bit more user-friendly on someone who is either really darker than my skin, it'll show up nicely, or fairer than me. For me, Audrey shows up better. This one is almost too similar to my skin. So I'm gonna try this on. It does look pretty natural though. I can get away with it. So let's start on the cheeks. Let's do the trick. You can really see it on the cheeks. We're gonna do a little bit of the Bear. And it gives you a little bit more color than Audrey on the cheeks. Okay, again with these paler, more neutral colors, I like to use my finger. So Audrey being lighter than my skin tone shows up a little bit more. This just kind of looks like I don't have anything on. So I would totally recommend doing some contouring. You do your contour color. For those of you that have used Seint, you know that you do your 3D contour. So I'm going to take my indigo right here and I'm going to sculpt around where the Bear is to kind of help that kind of stand out a little bit more. Okay, see how this little slice of triangle kind of cuts through that fullness on my cheek. Kind of hunched over in this makeup mirror right now because my tripod that I was using for so many months broke. Have to buy another one. Okay, so contour is another way you can get away with using these lighter colors. Okay, so you can see the Bear showing up a little bit more with the contour. Let's take a little bit more of the Bear It is really a, you know, beautiful neutral color though. If you're looking for a true nude, this is really pretty. Now let's do the same technique that we did with Audrey. We're gonna create fullness. So we're gonna take the bear, and this looks kind of like your lip color, but better. And just kind of put it in the center of the lip only. This kind of reminds me of like the Kardashians, how they like these camel nude colors for their lips. All right, now we're gonna come back with the suede, possibly with this color because the suede is so similar. I might want to use my indigo to frame the lips. So I'm just gonna go right underneath. Indigo is very dark, so I'm just using my finger and just softening that ever so lightly. Again, you want to come up in the corners and kind of let the bear color be on the center pout. Just a tiny bit of indigo. Okay, now I can throw on a gloss. With this one, the clear balm would be just fine. Again, let's show you that. The clear balm or the gloss. We have a gloss and a balm. Gives such shine. Okay, and there's that beautiful neutral. I think with this color, I want to do like a shimmer eye. Another great color is the Desert Sunset. You can put that on to add just a little bit more beige. Really gorgeous. All right, well, let's do a little bit of the Desert Sunset right here for some shine. It's a gloss formula where Bear is kind of like a satin formula. And now let's do some shimmer on the smoky eye. Let's do some of that. I'm gonna take my brush cleaner. No, not the brush cleaner, the setting spray. Got my setting spray right here. I'm just gonna spray. Actually, you can spray your brush, or it also is more cost effective just to put it on the back of your hand. That way it's not going into the air. And I'm going to take, let's see what color I want to use for this top coat of shimmer. This beige sparkle. Ooh, let's do Graceland. Here we go. This is Graceland. Beautiful color. And we're gonna put it right in this area here. Not over the smoke. Oh, and I have a little bit of this on the back of my hand, this setting spray still. And then I'm gonna do this right here. Now, if you don't like glitter, you could totally do the shimmer shadows instead of the glitter. Isn't that just beautiful with this beige neutral lip? It really is. So an alternative color that you could use would be Stardust is a really pretty color that you could top your smoky eye with. Or you could do Snowbird. These are really pretty, but they're not as glittery. Let me show you. These are not as glittery as Graceland. See? Okay. So, smoky eyes are really fun. Nude lips are really fun. They really highlight the evenness of your skin. Just gonna go ahead and snap a photo. Okay, you can see this contour coming through. You can see the beautiful bear cheek with the Desert Sunset over the top. The glistening lips. Real pretty. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you guys today. I know a lot of you guys might be picking these neutral colors up and you might get them at home and you might be like, oh no, did I go too light? But really, you need this in your collection. You can tone down any color. You can tone down a plum. You can put this underneath any of the glosses for longevity. I want to show you this perfume that I just purchased. This is Seint number 3. Gorgeous perfume. Our perfumes are actually like a champagne colored illuminator, and they have a scent. This one smells like jasmine. Smells really nice. A little jasmine musk. This makes me want to paint my nails like a beige shimmer color. This would look great with false lashes too. All right, so without further ado, you guys make sure to pick up the shades of the season. We have Bare, B-A-R-E. We have Lovespell, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous mauve-y, lilac-y gloss. Kind of a subdued color. You can see that. That would be beautiful over this look as well. Let's try it on. See how that kind of makes it more mauve-y? Kind of takes away that little highlight that I had though. But it's gorgeous. A lot of people look for that plummy nude, that plum nude. Okay, and this would work with the Bare or the Audrey as a topper. Okay, and then we have Tiger Lily. And what color did I miss? Audrey, Lovespell, Bare, and Tiger Lily. That's it. All right, let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to helping you in the future with more makeup tips. Have a wonderful Monday evening, everyone.